All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakabash. We want to give double honors to our apostle and elders, great millstone, who teach very well, who learned this truth from, and citation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And we the brothers here from Jim, Miss Birmingham, Camp, Brother Rain, and with me, the brother Malachi. Hey, you got your mute on up?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Con. And today, just basically, I'm getting on the Serpents Venom. And that Serpents Venom is actually a representation of the philosophies that he pushed forth today, whether it be women's liberation or even I can do whatever I want. Only God can judge me, not knowing that Yahweh Shai is going to get ready to judge these people very soon, man. Because at the end of the day, Esau is doing everything adverse unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You got like a little kickback on your sound.
Like,
Kind of all good. In the spirit, that saying he wasn't even doing it before the live. But you got our Bible show. You can start off with that Habakkuk, the second chapter. Again, because the philosophies that Esau pushed forth is totally adverse. And it get to a point, if you don't bow down to his way, or if you don't concede into his wicked ways, then you the bad guy, man. That's why it says in the scriptures, he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. If you don't follow the philosophies of Esau, if you don't walk after the way of this world, then ultimately you the bad guy. Say certain words. That's why it's a such thing as on YouTube guidelines, man. But you can say nigga, but if I say, the F word, Faggot, then I get in trouble, man. But Baba Kushah, you can get the Habakkuk in the second chapter. Start at verse 15.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor's drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
And right there, basically, you putting that drink into Jake faces these different philosophies, even the role models, this guy self, or whether it be Tyler Perry or Sexy Red, everything that he's pushing forth is everything that's adverse into Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Baba Kushah, you can look up that word drunken for me.
This the word, this the word drunken.
Mm-hmm.
So I end up clicking off it. Yep. This is the word drunken, Strong's H7937.
Mm-hmm.
It says to be or become drunk or drunken,
mm-hmm.
be intoxicated.
Right there, it says to be intoxicated, man. And one thing that a word that stick out and it's intoxicated is toxic. And we know that toxic things actually lead unto death. Now, real quick, since you brought out that intoxicated, I got it right here in the Merriam-Webster dictionary too. It says the condition of having physical or mental control marked damaged by the effects of alcohol and drugs. So these people's minds are messed up. The reason why, because they have indulged in the Babylon juice, man. They have indulged in the philosophies of Esau, because what this guy actually give you is a false dream. They say that American dream, so-called that white picket fence and all that, but really it's the American nightmare, because in order to have those things, you have to accept the immoral things that Esau do, man. You got something up? You got it?
Yeah, this the book Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Says, he that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith.
That's it.
And he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
And that's why these people have the mindset of Esau to this day, man. Even if you come to them with the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, even if you try to, be nice to them and tell them, yeah, don't eat pork, a nigga find a way to get around it. And the reason why, because he was brought up in a system of Edomites, man. He was brought up in a defiled place, man. Because when it says I think it's Micah 2:10, it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, for it is polluted. It shall destroy you with it shall destroy you for the lack of better words." When you go into that word polluted, it actually goes into polluting your mind. That's the first thing that Esau pollute first is your mind by the things that he pushed forth on television, and even the things that you're taught in school, man. Even the music that get played. All these things is the spells that Esau pushing on the nation of Israel, man. You got it all.
That's it on that.
Papa Bashar, go ahead and pull out that article out. Because at the end of the day, they say, yeah, children are our future. Because let's say, what can we do to make this thing better? Why this thing is happening? For the lack of better words, they say children are our future, and these children are actually getting brought up in the wicked way, man. People don't have no respect. Kids don't even say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am anymore. All these things, respect and honor your elders. All those things are thrown out the window, especially in this generation. And the reason why, because Esau pushed it forth, man. You got it up.
It says, so like I just had to. It says Gen Z. So I got it real quick. Got ads popping up.
You got it.
It says Gen Z more closed-minded than parents, grandparents, generations, young and liberated progressives.
And right there, because on each generation, it gets worse, for lack of better words, man. If you go back into the 60s, the fathers in the house, 70s, you look at good times. Even though Jake was struggling, Jake still had the daddy in the house. Transferring to the 80s, the crack pandemic, single mothers everywhere, crack babies. Go to the 90s, gangster rap, early 2000s, especially 2010s and up to 2020s, it have been none but a digital age of wickedness, man. One thing why Gen Z are closed-minded, because everything they see on the internet, they believe it, man. You got it up.
It says defined as people aged 13 to 24. Gen Z were more more likely to believe that people should be counseled for their views and held less acceptance of different opinions than older generations.
Yes, because they saying you're going to be counseled, for the lack of better words, just for doing the right thing or believing in the right thing, man. Hey, Papa Bashar, you can get that for me. He that departed from evil make himself a prey. Because at the end of the day, if you don't accept the things of this world or accept the things of this generation, then you the bad guy, man. Again, it's a hate crime. If you say certain things, you get counseled, but they can call you a nigga all the day long. And that's why we don't come with a world-friendly doctrine, man. We come with the same doctrine that Noah had, the same doctrine that Lot had. And what was that doctrine? That destruction is going to be brought upon this world, man. For what? It's fucking wickedness, man. You got it up.
This Isaiah 59, verse 15. It says, yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey.
Yes, it says, yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil. Basically, us departing from evil is departing from this world. Now, even though we still here physically, our mind is with Yahweh Shai, man. We have the mind of Yahweh Shai now, man. And ultimately, that will make a target on your back now. Because when you have the mindset of Yahweh Shai, you don't accept wickedness. Or whether it be adultery, that's a cool thing now. Sleeping with another man's woman. Or whether the LGXYZ, eating pork, shrimp and crab being a big thing, all these things they want you to accept. But if you don't accept those things, then you can quote unquote get counseled. If Yahweh Shai was here today, they'll counsel him, man. Like in the Roman Empire, they counseled Yahweh Shai. He was hated. Matter of fact, I'll get that in St. John the 15th chapter. Because this same generation that's here today is that same generation that was hanging Yahweh Shai, man. You got it up. I think it's like St. John 15 and start at verse 15.
This St. John chapter 15 and verse 15. It says, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant. Says for the servant.
From the top.
This St. John 15 verse 15. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I call you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
And right there, for the lack of better words, how should I call us friends, man, brethren? Because we know the will of the Lord, and the will of the Lord is not being pushed forth in this place. This is a generation in a place of wickedness. It gets to a point you can't even pray no more. They took prayer out of school, man. You can't push forth your quote unquote religious values on folks. You the bad guy, but they can push forth their philosophies on you. They'll either scoff you for lack of better words, call you out of style or whatever, not knowing that we just have the traditional mindset of the Lord. I think it's verse 18.
Verse 18. It says, if the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you.
And guess what? The world hated the will of Yahweh Shai. Why? Because the will of Yahweh Shai is to destroy this place, man. People know in their spirit that the Lord hate them. People know in the spirit that this place is going to be taken out, man. And ultimately, when the spirit of Yahweh Shai come around, then they hate that person too. Because everything that we speak is everything that you love, man. Niggas love McDonald's. They gotta be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Niggas love Big Shirley. She gotta be destroyed, man. Blunts and cigarettes. All these things must be taken out the planet Earth in order for righteousness to flourish, man. You got it up.
It says, if you were of the world, the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hate you.
And right there, it says, if we was of the world would love his own. If we was on a live stream talking about a podcast of LeBron James, because the podcast becoming a big thing. You want a podcast like Fresh and Fit, then people will cleave unto it for the lack of better words, because it's a form of entertainment, But for the lack of better words, this is not entertainment. This is the truth. This is the thing. Because this is the thing that dictates the reality of the planet Earth. But again, if we was talking about folly, then everybody would cleave unto it. But we are not of the world. But I have chosen you out of the world. And Lord, wouldn't we be chosen? Lord, wouldn't we be a part of that number? It says, therefore, the world hateth you. And the reason why they hate us because we have the words of Yahweh Shai, man. You gotta continue on. And that's the reason why we're not going to fold. And that's why I say he made our heads harder than their foreheads, because we're not going to cleave and bow down to the ways of Babylon. Because it's going to get to a point, you accepting the LGBTQ, it's going to get to a point when this guy's going to make you accept a tiny device under your skin. You're going to accept that C-hip. Because that's what that philosophy is going to lead to. It's going to lead into you being a part of the Internet of Things, man. But you got to continue.
Yeah, I got something back go real quick.
You got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, this 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
And right there. So if we love the world, if we love the things of this society, then Yahweh Shai is not with us, man. You want a podcast talking about big through the holes, then for the lack of better words, the Lord is not with you, man. We want a podcast talking about prophecy, man, telling you about the future events that will come upon the planet Earth. And that future event is that seal, and ultimately that future event is the coming of Yahweh Shai and the destruction of America, man.
If I may,
You got a lot.
You know that point where you said, yeah, when the spirit of Yahweh Shai come around, the Lord, the world hated, and
That's
it's
it.
because hey, we was ordered to hate the world.
That's it.
So that is we say can two walk together unless they agree. It's a
Mm-hmm.
disagreement there, and of course it's gonna be tension because like the LR to say we resemble restrictions. You know, the nigga know he gotta watch his tone when now you around like you know what I mean? He is. Cause he know when he say that shit, you gonna look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they can tell, they can feel the spirit, that authoritative spirit. You know, and that's that how it is. That's why when Samuel came into the city, it comes down peacefully because they know the authority that Samuel had.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and in the spirit, these people know that. That's why they hate us. They knew the authority. You know, Yahweh Shai had. You know, that's why they was hating on them. You know, they wanted to stone them. But yeah,
Kind of, that's a beautiful point. That's the hate. You hating on me. You know what I'm saying? There's a big thing. Especially in the early 2000s, that was a big thing. You had to hate, but we got the hater blockers on. We ain't listening to you niggas.
Yeah.
And that's why it says Second Ezra the 15th chapter, let not the incredulity of them trouble you. We don't care if you niggas hate us, man, because we know the end, all of the result of this place, man. You know, you got it though, Oxalot.
Yep, this St. John chapter 15.
Oh, it went on that second John, I'm on Salat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a little bit more on that one.
Yeah. First John chapter 2
sir.
and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
It said, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world."
Yeah, it is not of the Father, but it's of the world, man. You know, and that's what this generation captures, man. The world, man. The things that's pleasing unto the flesh. You know, and Babylon actually pulls at the flesh. Everything's at your fingertip. It's easy to fall back into the loop of Babylon. That's why we pray the Lord to keep us from temptation, man, to keep us from this society, to keep us from the plague of our heart, you know?
And if I may, and you see all the things that the Lord said he hate, these niggas represent. You know, the lust of the flesh, and that even the lust of the eyes, that covers the spirit. You know, you pull money out, nigga, watching he count your pockets. You know, you eating, nigga, licking all on your plate. You say, the pride of life, them stunned niggas hate proudful niggas. Proudful women, them stunned moments, the loud, want to be the center of attention type of people. You know, the Lord not dealing with that. We say he come for the meek and humble. You know, you ain't gonna pretty much be all trying to be seen, you know, with the spirit Yahweh shining you, man. You know, and he say, it's not of the Father, but it's of the world. So everything that Babylon represent, the Lord hated, man. And his man coming that same, you know, in the same standard, you know, and that's why these niggas, they gonna hate you, man. You know, he say, and the world, verse 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh by Shema shall abide it forever.
You got a lot.
Yeah, the world, America, man. You know, this system, the things that drive this place, the trends, all those things are gonna pass away. Like I say, you know, blunts and cigarettes, those things can't be a thing in the earth for peace to flourish, man. Sagging, you know, fucking wigs and lashes. That shit actually got to be done away with, and that's a common thing. Cell phones, cars, you know, concrete, all those things got to be done away with for peace to flourish in the earth. Cause all those things pretty much cause people to mourn. He say, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Mourn, is it?
You know, so it brings distress, dis-ease, because this nigga Esau is a disease to the earth, man.
Is it?
You know, but it's gonna pass away. You got it up.
It's like, if I may, because everything the things you name, all those things is actually against the Lord, man. You know, but you got it, bro.
Yeah, that's it on that.
Hey, Baba Bashar, real quick, since you made that point, get Psalms 139 and start at verse 20. Because like the brother just named, wigs, blunt cigarettes, and all those things actually lead to more wickedness. You know, now you commit adultery. Now you want to be a rapper. You on SoundCloud now, man. You back in that system of death, which is the system of Babylon. But what it all starts with, it all starts with a thought, man. You know.
Con. Yep, this Psalms 139 and verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For they speak against thee wickedly,
Mm-hmm.
and thy enemies take thy name in vain."
Yes, it says, "For they speak against thee wickedly," and it's a cool thing now to basically talk smack about the Lord, even make fun of the Lord. You know, because even when you go into for lack of better words, Instagram, it's a lot of Bible skits. People actually even use the scriptures to push forth their own wickedness. It's an LGBT, church. It's a church of Beyonce. All these Yeezus, he made his own Bible. These philosophies and these way of life is totally disrespecting the Most High. But continuing on,
Con. It says, "Do not I hate them, O Lord, Yahweh Bashmawashai, that hate thee,
Mm-hmm.
and am not I grieve with those that rise up against thee."
And that's the reason, they hate us, but really we hate you more. And the reason why we hate you more, because really everything that you're doing, you rising up against the Creator, man. You got a lot.
Con. It says, "I hate them with a perfect hatred.
Mm-hmm.
I count them my enemies."
It says, "I count them my enemies." So we're enemies with the world, and the world is our enemies with us, man. That's why it says, "He that departed from evil maketh himself a prey." So ultimately, we have a target on our back once you come into the fold of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know? You got something up?
I don't.
If you ain't got none, you can go back into that article.
Okay. Okay. It says again, defined as people aged 13 to 24, Gen Z were more likely to believe that people should be counseled for their views and held less acceptance of different opinions than older generations.
So if you believe in the generation of righteousness, the day one, how things really supposed to be, then they will counsel you. You got a lot. You can jump down to the point.
It says these are progressive people and that they support the freedoms won by earlier generations who changed social attitudes towards issues such as sexuality and equality. Indeed,
real quick, if I may add, that's why it's a quote. It says, "Hard times make strong men. Strong men make easy times, and easy times actually make weak men." Because actually, when you go into the boomer generation, that's what they call it, and even the generation after World War II, for lack of better words, people was raised rough. Especially even before in the time of depression, people were struggling for lack of better words. Technology went out there. You had to go outside. Niggas don't even go outside no more. Niggas just sit in the house on the iPod all day, and don't feel the sun, for the lack of better words. But they call that progression. But they trying to do away with the things that was tradition, man. The only tradition that these people are really keeping is tradition of the wicked ass holidays, man. And they don't even got the same spirit no more, because the Lord is casting this place down, man. You got a lot.
If he says, indeed, they are significantly more progressive than their parents and even the millennials on some issues, said Mahu.
And right there, because again, being progressive, like you going forward, but you really regressing. Real quick, I'll get that Proverbs the 7th chapter. Okay. It says, "Go down unto her ways."
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, get that real quick, because they say it's progression, but you really regressing. You really going back into the world, man, and that's a scary thing, man. And it's nothing you can really do about it. Just pray and hope the Lord keep you. Because once you call up into this system, once you go back into the valley of the shadow of death, it is no returning. Like I said, you got a lot. I think it's verse like 27.
A house. Yeah,
hold on, 25, my bad.
Okay, come.
24 Salat, my bad.
Yep, this Proverbs 7, verse 24. It says, "Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth.
So this basically Yahweh Shai giving you advice. You got a lot.
Con, it says, let not thy heart decline to her ways,
Mm-hmm.
go not astray in her paths.
And that's the spirit. It says, let not your heart decline into her ways. You instead of you thinking it's progression, but you really done deceived, man. You deceived by the ways of this world. And also it says, go not astray. Telling you that Yahweh Shai is actually talking to the flock, man. You know, because you don't want to go astray and go into the paths of Babylon, and now you back in the valley of the shadow of death. You know, that's why
Con,
we pray and hope the Lord keep us so we won't end up like Generation Z. Now, all of a sudden, you got blonde hair and, you know, or blue hair or something now, man. You know, you got your nails painted now. That's a new thing now for this new generation. A lot of men get their nails painted, and the reason why is because Esau pushed out basketball players, football players, different actors and athletes, and entertainers, even rappers. Everybody's painting their nails now. The reason why they doing it because Esau made a little trend. That's what all these philosophies is. It's all trends of Esau. And once you go into that trend of Esau, you decline it until her ways. Bible go shout out. If you ain't got none, you can get Isaiah 30 and start at verse 1. Because really, you taking counsel of Esau once you do these wicked trends of Esau, man. You know, you
con.
got it.
Yep. Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It says, woe to the
Mm-hmm.
rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and
Mm-hmm.
that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yes, it says, self Lord, they take counsel, but not of me. And the way these people take counsel of Esau is through social media, man. You know, and it's really that serpent's doctrine because really social media, when you go into it, is really made for the hoes. You know, you want to bride, you want to bride or something, you go on social media, look at the bride or whatever. It's really made for the women. And that carry on until the men now your algorithm is messed up now. Now you accepting the shit that the women set up, man. You know? But
Mm-hmm.
again, these people are covering themselves with the covering and the philosophies of Esau, man, in the spirit of wickedness. It's niggas, even, you know, it's like polygamy, for lack of better words. In a sense, it's righteous. You know, you have a woman and you have a help, another help, meaning that y'all all work with each other and help each other out. For the lack of better words, you take care of both of them. You know, guess what Esau did? He even made that wicked. It's a woman with two men. It's two men and two women together. All these things is totally against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You got it though.
Con, it says that walk to go down into Egypt.
Right there, it says walk to go down unto Egypt. Because now again, once you get your nails painted, then you decline into her ways. You know, you got it.
Con, it says, and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh
Mm-hmm.
and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And that's real. That's what you do. You trust in the shadow of Egypt, and that's the perfect example of a trend. Trends don't last long. The nay. That was a dance for a second. You know, different rappers. That's just for a second, man. Temporal things. That's what these people are trusting in because it look good into the eye. Just going back, that's that serpent doctrine, man. You know, you got to continue on, huh?
Con, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame,
Mm-hmm.
and the trust and the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yes, because ultimately you're going to realize that the thing that this guy was giving unto you, you're going to realize that it was worth nothing, you know. But you can go back and see that article if you ain't got none.
Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
so like it's the book of First Corinthians, chapter 7, and verse 31. It says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
You
You
got it.
know, yeah, and even going into the what the brother was mentioning, the trends, the things that Esau pretty much set up, it's all passing away, even his kingdom. That's why the holiday is not the same because the mirth is ended. That season of being jolly, it's passing away. To see even fucking Valentine's Day. Like, yeah, You seen niggas out with they real, but the man didn't look happy. You feel me? It's just like another Valentine Day, and the niggas who was in a more traditional spirit of Valentine Day, he walking with the roses and shit, and this bro, it's just defiled now. Now he look like a simp because everybody know that the American woman is nothing but a slut.
That's it.
So it's like you get it's passing away. It was different from the 50s when that was actually your woman, but now it's all just where she a virgin, where how many men, it all everything about the body count, how many body, it was her body count. And here it is, you taking it out, man. But yeah, the fashion is really passing away. Kind, you got it up.
Hey, but there's a heavy point. You mentioned those hoes, man, because it was a bride that probably hung out with a nigga that morning and let him pop and hung out with a nigga that night and let him pop too, man. Bitches be running game now, man. It's a sick thing, and they call that progression or women's liberation. The only thing that is letting you bitches be slaves. And matter of fact, I'll go ahead and get that in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. I keep on quoting it. Let's go ahead and bring it out, man. Because this is the shit that Esau gave, man, even the social media, Sexy Red, even the hottest rappers. You ain't like you got like a lyrical rapper coming out or something like that, somebody who really talking about something. The main rappers who really are coming out is hoes. Cardi B, that motherfucker Glorilla.
Big Lotto.
Yeah, Big Lotto, man. This big, fat ass hoe, man. She her shit ain't even good though. Cardi B, Sexy Red,
Gorilla.
Yeah, Glorilla, man. And even it's so sick, they got this crazy guy, Santana guy, man. Yeah, they got a nigga acting like a woman. That's their Serpents doctrine, man. And how much you want to bet? It's a little boy in preschool who mind already molded. He listened to so many Santana songs. His mama, he was right every time they go to preschool. She playing Santana on the radio. Now his mind is molded to grow up to be like this guy, man. That's a sick thing, But you got it up.
It's Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai had made.
Now, Baba Bashar, you can look up that word subtle.
Yeah, just the word subtle. Strong's G, that's like Strong's H. 675. It's like a 6175. It says subtle, shrewd, crafty.
Crafty, man. Now you could be crafty in righteousness, but Esau, he's crafty in wickedness, man. And that's how he do, because instead of him telling you accept gay people, he do it through social media, even through movies, even through television shows, man. It's not one show that came out in 2023 that didn't have that crazy stuff in there, man. Even sneaked over to the video games. I remember even a couple years ago, I went to go see Power Rangers when Power Rangers first came out. For lack of better words, it was a lesbian couple in there, And let's just say if somebody, a kid that like Power Rangers and they favorite color yellow, they like the Yellow Ranger, they see the Yellow Ranger part of that community, they gonna want to join it, man. But that's pretty much it.
It says again, Genesis 3 and 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai had made. And he said unto the woman, hath the Most High said, ye should not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High Yahweh said, ye should not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
Yes, and it's basically you touching the ways of Babylon, because their fruit was not an apple. Their fruit was actually a representation of the different philosophies, and it was one philosophy, if you touch, you gonna die, man. You got it locked.
And the serpent said unto the woman, ye should not surely die.
And that's the spirit. Who do you think Eve heard that from? Did Eve hear that? Did Eve actually heard that from Adam through the spirit, man? She heard that from her man, because how much you want to bet Adam told her that, man? You know? But with Esau, he came up. You got to continue on. Read that again, verse 4.
It says, and the serpent said unto the woman,
Mm-hmm.
you shall not surely die.
And that's what Esau do. Basically bring the man up. The man ain't even respected anymore. And that's biblical prophecy too. It says that shall come to pass in that day that a woman shall can pass a man. A woman get more respect now, man. You know, whether it be a boss, you know, you working at a warehouse, and a warehouse, a manly job, and the supervisor. I worked at Sterling, like down there in Tarrant for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and all the shift leaders, everybody who was in charge, all the managers, if they weren't no women, they was a part of that XYZ community, man. You know. But that's what Esau do. The Lord, he give you instructions. He give you the right way to go. But the serpent tell you something totally opposite, man. And that was a key thing that Esau did by bringing the man out the house. Because with a man, it actually comes guidance, the way to go. You know, instructions. But the serpent said, do whatever you want to do. You got it out.
It says, verse 5, for the Most High doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof,
Mm-hmm.
then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, and knowing good and evil.
And right there, that shows you that craftiness too. Because Esau, he went, you know, he was lying, but he was telling the truth at the same time. You know, he told one truth and two lies, full of lack of better words, man. You got it. Continuing on. Huh?
Yep. Yeah. He says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food,
mm-hmm.
and that it was pleasant to the eyes,
and that's the spirit. It says it was pleasant to the eyes, actually representing pleasure to the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that's pleasant unto the eyes in this modern generation is adultery. Whether it be songs about it, and then put that woman. It was one a guy. He said, "I wish I never met her." You know what I'm saying? If you listen to that song, I forgot who made the song, but when you listen to it, it's basically he was messing with the bride. He was feeling her, but tucked around. She had a husband and 2 kids, man. Showing you that these women, you know, this Babylonian system is actually built for these women, man. Again, a woman dealing with 4 or 5 men, and even a man dealing with another man's woman. That's even more wicked. Because nigga, you supposed to know about it. You don't want nobody doing it to you. So why are you doing it to somebody else, man? Nigga say, I don't care. I'm getting mine, and he'll fuck around and make a song about it. You got it, Lock.
Yeah, if I may as well. Yeah, because damn, it spoke about you know, that serpent telling her that she'll be as a god.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Esau, man, because that's all Eve want to hear nowadays. That she's a goddess, an empress, you know, and she take that shit and she run with it. And the only person that's feeding her those philosophies is Esau. Whether it's coming through ancient chemic practices, you know, Egyptology, all this given to you by the so-called white man. You see, because he the one that made it really available for you to learn about it.
Is it?
You know, hey, yeah, can you tell you about those lust of the eyes as well? You know, because then niggas probably, he breaking it down, he probably decked out and shit. So it was pleasing to the eyes. You know, you got somebody standing there before you, look like shit. Well, look at me. You know, I made it this far. And you take counsel. You know, and that's what she did, man. In the spirit.
You got it, bro.
It says, for the Most High, it's like
yeah, you skipped
verse 5.
Start at verse 6 again.
Verse 6, it says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes.
Yes, it was good food and it was pleasant to the eyes, because yes, the wicked thing though, I say my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. It might feel good, but it's not good for you. But the reason why the Lord ultimately exposed these things unto us, so we can know difference between good and evil, man. So we can know and be a perfect judge, because you got to realize back in that time, Eve never seen wickedness, man. You know, and that's the reason why it was pleasing to the eyes, because when she saw it, it was something new. That's why even a new pair of shoes come out, niggas want to get it. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed good into the eyes. It was something that caught your eye because you never seen it before. You know, if you foreign to something and somebody introduce you to it, of course you're gonna ask questions and things like that. You got it though, huh?
It says, and the tree to be desired to make one wise,
Mm-hmm.
she took of the fruit thereof and did eat,
Mm-hmm.
and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
And that's how Esau got Adam. Because guess what? He had to go through the woman. He couldn't go through Adam straight up because he knew Adam was going to deny that shit. He was going to reject that shit. And that was the reason why Esau got the man out the house. He went straight to the woman. And the reason why he went to the woman because a woman know her man. You know?
Hmm.
You got it?
It says, and the eyes of them both were open,
Mm-hmm.
and they knew that they were naked.
Mm-hmm.
And they sewed fig leaves together and
Mm-hmm.
made themselves aprons.
You got it?
Says, and they heard the
Like just going back though, it says, and their eyes were open again, knowing the difference between good and evil. You know, you got it though.
It says, and they
They
heard the
were pretty much it on it. But you can go back to that article. But just going back into that, woman was the one who pushed forth this way of life, who actually failed, man. And got the philosophies, and she fed it to Adam, man. And that's how wickedness beginning to start. But the reason why we're going through this, so you can know the difference between righteousness and wickedness, and not knowing that this is the most wickedest generation ever, man. That's why it's a time to be alive, because yes, the Lord, He's showing us the truth and teaching us righteousness. But you got to realize we grew up in a defiled place, man. You know, you grew up in a place that was totally against the Most High, man. And ultimately, this place is only going to get worse as time goes on. You got it, though, bro.
You want me to start? Keep
It
going.
started.
These are progressive people.
No, start under the but and it's
Okay,
big.
It says, but and it is big, and it is a big but. Young people could be said to be less liberal because they are less tolerant of the views of others than their parents and grandparents. Surely are novelty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
You got it. Continue on.
it says Mahmoud added that a quarter of Gen Z say they have very little tolerance for people with beliefs that they disagree with.
And the reason why we disagree with you, because you are of the world. The brother poured out that
Mm-hmm.
scripture earlier. And we speak the things of the world, you will love us. You know, yeah, a nigga like Jay-Z. And that's the reason why Esau actually used, people that catch your attention. Again, this guy Shannon Sharp. It's coming out that everybody know that he's a known homo, for the lack of better words, man. But at the same time, Mike Epps spoke against it and talked about him, for the lack of better words, just making joke of it. But you look at the comment board, guys was talking shit about it. You got it up.
It says they don't believe in unrestrained free speech.
Yeah, unrestrained free speech. And they don't want you to have your First Amendment right. You got it.
With nearly half agreeing that some people deserve to be counseled.
Yes, they say you deserve to be counseled. And the reason why, because you speak of things that's adverse into the ways that these people believe. And the reason why these people are believing, because they've been brought up in a wicked ass system, a polluted ass place, man. Again, everything that you watch, even the food that you eat. You go to McDonald's every day, a lot of estrogen, chemicals is getting inside your body, even Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A can be good as hell, but there's chemicals in there that make you keep coming back. You got it though, up.
It says there's an obvious paradox between this intolerance and their genuinely stated desire for everyone to have their rights and freedoms defended.
Yeah,
she added. Oh, you got it.
Like, in fact, they talk some your rights and freedom defended. So basically, they want you to say, "Yeah, we want everybody to have equal rights." But if I say I don't like this people, then I'm the bad guy. They want to throw me in jail now. Again, it can be a hate crime if you call one of those LGBTQ people a slur, but you can call me a nigga though. You got it though.
It says this is probably a completely rational response to the confusion online world we have,
Mm-hmm.
but it is either what they want for themselves or what they want for them.
And right there, it says the reason why, because the online world, a lot of people, they really go into screen time. And that screen time is basically you just scrolling. People are scroll for hours. You basically caught up in the damn portal. You on TikTok for the next 7 hours, man. You don't go to sleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. And everything that you just watch now is embedded in your brain, man. And especially these little kids. It's a quote, children are our future, but it's a quote by an elite Russian banker. He said, you give me control of one generation and I can actually rule the whole world. People say children are our future. If these children are coming up wicked, then what the future is going to be, man? But that's why we got to thank Yahweh Shai from saving us from this wicked ass place, man. From saving us from these wicked ass philosophies that Esau bring forth. Baba Bashar, get Psalms 12 and start at verse 7. Matter of fact, start at verse 7.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 12 and verse 7. It says, thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever.
It says from this generation, we're going to be preserved from this generation. The mindset of the generation of these people, man. Because these people are actually dead from the neck up. It's rare you talk to somebody who actually have some sense. 9 times out of 10 people you're talking about is either sports or some crazy shit, man. You got it though.
It says, the wicked walketh on every side when the vilest men are exalted.
And it just shows you that the mindset and the wickedness that these people are walking in, or the ways that they're walking in, it actually comes from Esau, because Esau is that vile man that's exalted. He's the one that's ruling the planet Earth right now.
I got something for you out.
You got a lot.
This Matthew chapter 16 and verse 4. It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
And right there, that's the spirit, man. So that's right there. It says the wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, because niggas actually want you to do a magic trick to believe. But the scriptures say, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. The time that niggas really going to get it is going to be when it's too late, man. It even says in Isaiah the 6th chapter, it says, and when will they get it, Lord? It says, until the cities be wasted. So these niggas ain't going to get what we're talking about until what destruction comes. Because we on the highways and byways. That's the sign of the prophet Jonas. The Lord is sending the prophets out there. We're on the highways and byways speaking to people. Even social media, you can go on social media, you can run across the truth on social media, man. But again, these people continue to ignore it, and they continue to follow out the ways of Esau, man. And there's a quick point too. Salaki, it says adulterous generation, because not only do these people commit adultery, a woman, having 3, 4, 5 men spreading around diseases, also these people are committing spiritual adultery. That spiritual adultery is you messing with these other gods. Like the brother mentioned earlier, niggas call themselves an Asiatic black man because now he believe in the testimony of Kemet. A nigga, even guys, they listen to Muhammad. Guys going Muslims and everything. That's a cool thing now. That's the new brand. These different rappers. Guys supposed to be gangsters, all of a sudden they read the Quran and they're Muslims now, man. What do you think they getting there from? They actually getting it from Esau, man. But a part of you doing it is you actually cheating on your true power, Yahweh Shai. because the gods of Kemet didn't deliver you from Egypt, man. You know, the gods of Allah, of the Quran, that he Muhammad, whoever, he didn't save you out of Egypt. No, it was Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai who did all these things, man. You know, and that's why even it says in Isaiah 60, the 65th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Bible Clay, you can probably get you got something out real quick.
No, I don't.
You can get that. I think it's Isaiah 66 and 5 or Isaiah 65 and 6. A comely and delicate woman. Let me see.
That thing is Jeremiah 6 and 5.
Oh, that's Jeremiah.
I have Jeremiah 6 and 2.
You got it.
Yeah, I have this book of Jeremiah 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughters of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
Yes, I have likens the daughters of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. You know, so we're on the Lord spiritual wife, man. You know, you got a lot.
Want me to keep going on that?
Oh no, that's pretty much it. Read Matthew 16 again.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 16 and verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. Yeah. And he left them and departed.
And right there, that sign of the prophet Jonas is actually the prophets going out there on the highways and byways, man. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have set up the prophets to lead you back unto the Lord, man. You know, Papa Kushai, it was give me Isaiah 62 and 5, just going back adultery. Because one real quick point, the Lord, we are the Lord's spiritual wife, man. And a part of you commit adultery is you worshiping these other gods. And again, you a man. Let's say if you got a girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got a wife, this your thing, y'all living together, whatever, man. Get it part or whatever. You go back into her, you can tell if she dealt with another man or not, because that spirit is on you now. You know, you can't get defiled with the ways of this world and think you're gonna come back into your how about Shema Shai. No, man. Because we again, once we was messed up with the Lord, when we came back to her, but it says it's another one in Jeremiah. If a wife leave her husband and he come back, shouldn't if a man leave a land, shouldn't that land be greatly defiled? Something like that. You know what I'm talking about? I think it says somewhere in Jeremiah. It says if a wife leave her husband and he try to come back to her, or do come back to her, that land will greatly be defiled, because wow, man actually put his other seed in him, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai, he's not dealing with that. What you got to do, what?
Isaiah with
62 and 5.
This Isaiah 62 and verse 5. It says, "For as a young man marrieth a virgin, so shall thy sons marry thee."
Yes, and he says, as a young man married the virgin. That's what the Lord wants you to be when he come back. Now, that don't mean you never have sex. That actually means you being clean or cleansed from the mindset of these people. That's why I said, so shall thy sons marry thee. You got a lot.
It says, and as the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so shall thy power rejoice over thee.
Yes, because ultimately, once we come back into Yahweh Shai, you know, there are connection, you know, for lack of better words, we join back with him in the clouds. We're going to be rejoicing, man. But at the same time, again, like a bridegroom rejoices over the bride. You've been waiting on this woman, you know, you've been feeling for her. You got a certain sense of fire, for the lack of better words, that fire and desire for her. And let's say if you come into her and you could, you know, they chariot on pop or whatever, you're going to be mad. You're not going to rejoice, you know. For lack of better words, you're going to want your money back, and it's going to get discussed amongst the elders of the town, and ultimately they might, you know, stone her. You know, if you get your money back, you know. But if she committed adultery, y'all together, you're supposed to be a woman. You could take her to a Levite priest, and she can drink a concoction that the priest made up. If that stomach come out and that thigh start to rot, she committed adultery, and you stone her, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and that's the penalty behind transgressing against Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, and that's the spirit too. That's why a lot of these broads, they thighs rot, man. Because
Mm.
ultimately they commit, the Lord is heavy on all
Yeah,
people.
con.
Because it
It's
says,
heavy.
your woman is the representation of your nation. If your woman is down and falling, then that's the representation of you. Now let's compare the white woman to the so-called black woman, man. When you think of a white woman, you can think about blonde hair, blue eyes, but she, well put together. You think about a black woman, you think about red hair, umbrellas, lipstick, makeup, you know, booty shorts. But you got it, though. You got some?
Yeah, con. I got that. Yeah, what you had quoted. It was actually Jeremiah 3:1.
Con, you got it, bro. There what it is.
Con. It says, "They say, if a man put away his wife,
Mm-hmm.
and she go from him
Mm-hmm.
and become another man's,
Yeah,
shall
right
he?"
there. It says,
Mm-hmm.
my bad, Salah. It says if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's. So that's that covering. Instead of you under this man household, you can't. You under this man household. That's that connection, and you go away from him. You go under another man household. You got it.
He say, "Shall he return unto her again?
Mm-hmm.
Shall not the land be greatly polluted?
It says, "Shall not the land be greatly polluted?" You got it.
But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers,
Mm-hmm.
yet return again to me, said the Lord Yahweh Shai."
And that's the spirit though, because we grew up believing in Christianity, and that just shows you how merciful Yahweh Shema Shai is, man. You know, because again, the Lord, He's giving us a place to return. But like it says also in Jeremiah 6, it says they said they will not return, man. These
Mm.
people love being under the house of the covering of Esau, man. That's why it says that has played the harlot with many lovers, man. Again, these women nowadays have 4-5 women. Hey, even these people, they worship 4-5 gods, man. Nigga believe in the Muslim. He still believing in he Christian church. It's a thing now called spiritual. And on top of that, this nigga check his horoscopes. These niggas are bugged out here, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai is so beautiful. He's given us a place to return because we was all once affected by the ways of Babylon. Bible Shai, you got the NIV on you real quick.
Con.
Get Numbers, Numbers the 21st chapter in the NIV. And start at verse 5.
Con. This is Book of Numbers, chapter 21, and verse 5 in the NIV. It says, they spoke against the Most High and against Moses and said, why have you brought us out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? There is no bread, there is no water, and we detest his miserable. It's like, and we detest this miserable food.
And basically, you could say, back then we know that happened physically, but you could say that today because these people actually detest the food and the water of Yahweh Shema Shai because we giving you this truth, man. You got it.
It says, then the Lord sent venomous snakes among them. They bit the people, and many Israelites died.
Yes, he says he sent venomous snakes among them. Now, real quick, I got the word venomous in the Merriam-Webster. So this is the word venomous in the Merriam-Webster. It says producing venom in specialized gland capable of injury or death. And again, that's what the ways of Babylon leads to. It leads to death. It's not no coincidence. America is known as the valley of the shadow of death. And a part of you getting bit with that venom is you getting bit with the philosophy, even Christianity. It got the truth in there, but it tell you 1,000 lies, man. Like they say, Christianity tell you that Mother Mary never had sex, telling you that everybody can be saved. And they even flipped the Bible today. It was a nigga supposed to be a preacher. This guy kicked the Bible like a damn football for the lack of better words, just to I don't know why this nigga did that anyway, but he did that just to actually grab the crowd, just to bring in the Titans. I don't know why he did it. He was probably for bread 9 times out of 10. Or Esau probably paid him, you know? But at the same time, just going back, the Lord is basically sending these different philosophies to weed out the undesirables, man. Baba Kashar, you can get, matter of fact, I get it real quick. This is the book of Sirach, 21 and verse 2. It says, flee from sin, as from the face of the serpent, for as thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. Right there, because that's what that venom is going to do. You playing with a serpent, you play with a snake, you get bit by it, nobody going to be sorry for you. It tells you that in the book of Sirach, the 12th chapter. Who shall be anyone who come near now wild beasts, man? You should have never been fucked with it in the first place. And just going back into the numbers, it says they spoke against the Most High. You should have never spoke against the Most High in the first place, man. You know? And the Lord is so merciful that the Lord did this, but he also made a way to come back, man. Mm-hmm. That's how you know the power of Yahweh Shema Shai is. It says in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, so as his wrath is, so as his mercy, man. You know? You got it. And the mercy come in the form of the truth. It tells you that. You know, but you got to continue on, huh?
Mm-hmm. It says, they spoke, it's like verse 7, mm-hmm. the people came to Moses and said, we sinned when we spoke against the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai spoke against you. Mm-hmm. Pray that the Lord will take the snakes away from us. Mm-hmm. So Moses prayed for the people. And if the spirit, brother pulled out the way, the prophet Jonas, they went to Moses and prayed, say, Lord, you know, help us for the lack of others. Please pray. They went to the prophet. They went to the man of the Lord, you know, because they knew they fucked up for the lack of battle words. And we had that same spirit. When we seen the men of the Lord online, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, we seen them, we joined into them for the lack of battle words, man. But just going back, they was dying left and right, getting knocked off left and right, and they started praying to Yahweh Shema Shai. That's their road to redemption, showing you that this truth, this word is your road to redemption. That's why in James, the 1st chapter, it says, take this engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. Now that's going to see what's going to save the soul, man. You got to continue on. It says, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai said to Moses, make a snake and put it up on a pole. Mm-hmm. Anyone who has been can look at it and live. Right there. And now that snake, that serpent, is actually the representation of Yahweh Shai, but it says look up unto it. You know? Just going back, we poured out earlier, declining unto her ways, you know? But we looking up to Yahweh Shai, showing you it's an exaltation once you cleave unto this truth, man. You got it? He says, so Moses made a bronze snake. Mm-hmm. That bronze. You got it? You got it up? Oh, you break it down, huh? You got it? Hey, represent Yahweh Shai. Mm-hmm. You know, even mentioning you know, how his skin was yeah. Bronze is it burnt in the furnace? Yeah, come on. God, that's heavy out. That's heavy. Okay, he says, so Moses made a bronze snake and put it up on a pole. He said, then when anyone was bitten by a snake and looked at the bronze snake, they lived. Yeah, so if you looked at that bronze snake, or you looked at Yahweh Shai, you know that bronze, like Ox said, that black man. If you look up unto him, then ultimately you're gonna live. Baba Shai, you got some? You can get St. John 14. I mean St. John 3 and 14. Salah. Okay. Yep, this is the book. You got it. Oh, you got it, my bad, man. You got it a lot. Yep, this is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 14. It says, and as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Even so shall the Son of Man be lifted up. Because we was all once sick. We was all was affected by the ways of this world. We was all fucked up, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai is that word that brings you back to eternal life, that bread and water. You know, that's why I even say that our bread should not fail. You know, you got a lot. It says, that whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have eternal life.
It says that whosoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but have eternal life, man. You know, it says that's whosoever believeth on him. Matter of fact, get there, believeth on him who sent me. That is St. Luke 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, get that real quick. I'll get that real quick.
Let's see.
Because a part of you looking to Yahushua is you looking to the prophets. That's why I says he's going to give you a sign of the prophet Jonas. You got it?
Con, it's the book of
No. It's like you got it. You got it. Let me get it real quick. I'm finna look it up.
Yeah. I'm getting believe I must say. Oh, St. John 6.
St. John 6.
That's what it is.
I said Luke 16.
I'm like, man, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's why I said. You got it though. It's a lot. My bad.
Yeah. This is the book of St. John, chapter 6 and verse 29. Yahushua answered and said unto them, this is the work of the Most High, that ye believe on him whom he has sent.
And that's the spirit. This is the work of the Most High, man. Us on the highways and byways and prophesying. This the work of the Most High. This is part of that brazen serpent getting lifted up, man. The word coming out. You got it. Read that again, huh?
Con. It says, St. John 6 and verse 29, Yahushua answered and said unto them, this is the work of the Most High, that ye believe on him whom he has sent.
Matter of fact, jump down to verse 37.
Con. Verse 37. It says, all that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out.
It says, in him that cometh to me I will no wise cast out, man. Showing you that Yahweh is showing you that he's that brazen serpent. You sick, you messed up, you feeling bad. The Lord, he will not cast you out if you come unto him, man. It says all those are heavy laden, come unto him. Cast the cares upon the Lord, for he care upon you. But these people don't want to cast their cares upon the Lord. Niggas will go to a damn therapist. The therapist bugged out too. I was watching The Sopranos. You watch The Sopranos. Tony Soprano therapist had a therapist, man. It's crazy as hell, man. You got it though, what?
I got some real quick for you.
Come on, you got it, bro.
Yeah, this Isaiah 45 verse 22. It says, look unto me and be ye saved.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Read that again. That's a lot. That's beautiful. Read that again.
It's Isaiah 45 verse 22. Look unto me and be ye saved, all the ends of the earth, for I am the Most High, and there is none else.
You got it?
Yeah, even going back on that serpent, man. Even to these times, looking unto Yahushua, because ultimately when all hell break loose and that shift come, this is gonna be the thing that's gonna have you saved, man. Yahushua. The precepts keeping your mind stable, keeping you going, knowing the bigger picture, for the lack of better terms, because ultimately you knowing what's to come after America can keep you from the things that keep you acclimated to America. Knowing what's about to happen to this place keep you from being married to this system. And it's all through looking unto Yahushua, because he the one who revealed. He said, I revealed my secrets he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. I call you not friends, because the things that was made known unto him by the Heavenly Father, he's made it known unto us. He put us on game, and it's through that you looking unto him, it's gonna ultimately morph into you being saved. He tell you that in 2 Ezra the 9th chapter. You should be saved by your works and by your faith whereby you have believed. You got it out.
Kind of go back to that St. John. I can continue on.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 6 and verse 37. He say, all that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out. For I came down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. It says, and this is the Father's will, which has sent me, that of all which he hath given me, I should not lose nothing,
Mm-hmm.
but shall raise it up again at the last day.
And that's the spirit, because Yahweh Shema Shai had this word, and it wasn't lost for lack of better words, man. This is the way and the way back unto salvation. Continuing on though,
Con.
because it ain't like it's not like this truth don't come from nowhere. No, this truth actually came from the heavens, man. And even though people defiled it by going into Christianity or even doing their own thing, a nigga flipped the Bible verse quick. But in the midst of all this deceit and lies, Yahweh Shema Shai is raising this truth up once again by bringing these men on the highways and byways, man. Rebuilding the house of David. You know, rising up. When you build from the bottom up. You raise it up, man. You got it, huh?
Con. It says, the Jews, verse 41, the Jews.
No, verse 40 out. Verse 40 out.
Oh, con. It's like, yeah, con. Verse 40. It says, and this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone will see the Son and believeth on him.
Hey, see the Son. That's why it says, if you look up to that brazen serpent, you see the Son and believe with him. You believe that serpent can heal you. That brazen serpent, you got it.
May have everlasting life,
and
will raise him up at the last day.
And like how serpent will basically gave those people life, Yahweh Shai is giving us everlasting life, and he's going to raise us up in the last days. Like that serpent was exalted, the Lord is ultimately going to exalt us. Lord will be a part of that number into those chariots in the last days, man. You know, exalted in rulership and rank, you know, actually being judges upon the planet Earth. These are the things, because again, the Lord, he's going to take away that dis-ease. Matter of fact, we're going to end up on it out there, Sirach 10. And you know what I want. We're going to end off on it. But the Lord, what he did, he's the ultimate physician. He's going to take out that cancer from the body, and ultimately those antibiotics can flourish, man. Those white blood cells, and that's the spirit. White blood cells, those are like the defenders of the body. That's like that white garment through the spirit, man. You got it up.
Verse 41.
No, go on Sirach 10.
Sirach.
Yeah. Sirach 10 and
yeah,
10.
I got you. Yo, this is the book of Sirach 10 and verse 10. It says the physician cut it off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
And that's what the Lord is ultimately doing. He's going to take that poison out your body, man, because that's what a disease do. A disease actually poison your body. Whether it be toxins, again, intoxication, whether it be toxins in your body, cancer, a lump, it's taking away all your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's that disease that Esau is doing. The Lord, he's going to cut out that lump, and ultimately he's going to put the righteous in their stead, man. And then the body can be healthy. The planet Earth is going to be back in her glory. Again, back in the day, it took a couple mighty men to carry a cluster of grapes. But now you can hold a cluster of grapes in your hands, man. Even in the past couple of years, strawberries don't even taste like strawberries no more. You don't even see apple trees, you know, pecan trees. You don't even see those no more, man. They don't even blossom and bloom like they usually should. Why? Because Esau is in power, showing you that the shit that this nigga's doing is not only affecting the people, the human beings, it's affecting everybody from the animals all the way down to the insects, man. You know? You got a lot. You got something?
No, I ain't got none.
Yeah, with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. We want to give double honor to our apostles, this great millstone, and Shalom.
Shalom.